Welcome to Movie Film. I'm Carl, and today we're taking a look at 9 awesome movies that need a reboot. Number 1. The Muppets movie. The original Muppets movie is a fantastic movie which tells the tale of how the Muppets got together. However, a lot of the topical jokes in the film are now outdated.
This guy's lost.
Maybe you should try Harry Krishna.
Can you help me? I have lost my sense of direction.
Have you tried Harry Krishna?
As are many of the cameo appearances in the film. Also, there's the scene with Richard Pryor. In that scene, there's many people walking around with Confederate flags. So, yeah, this film badly needs a reboot. Number 2. Robocop. So technically, Robocop was already rebooted in 2014. That reboot was terrible. And even the Rotten Tomatoes audience seems to agree, with the film having its 49% audience score. The original Robocop was a truly great film and has an 84% audience score. In a world where we can make a live-action Lion King, we should be able to make a truly outstanding Robocop film. Reboot needed. Number 3. Short Circuit. Johnny Five is alive. Short Circuit is an 80s classic film about a lovable robot who escapes from a secret research facility and learns to interact with the world at large. That was until Aziz Ansari, in his Netflix show Master of None, highlighted the fact that the Indian scientist in the film is actually played by a white guy wearing brown makeup. The film is great, but racism is not. So this film badly needs a reboot. Number 4. Superman. There has never been a good Superman movie.
Why?
Disagree? Let me know in the comments below. While there's been many attempts, none of those attempts have done the Man of Steel justice. Other superheroes such as Batman, Iron Man and Spider-Man have all had great films. Batman's Dark Knight series a particular highlight among superhero films. But The Last Son of Krypton is well overdue a truly great cinematic reboot. My personal vote would be for a Christopher Nolan directed Superman movie. Number 5. Animal Farm. George Orwell classic Animal Farm is a great tale of a group of farm animals who rebel against their human farmer, hoping to create a society where animals can be free and equal and happy. However, the rebellion is betrayed and the farm ends up in a state as bad as it was before under the dictatorship of a pig named Napoleon. There have been various attempts to turn this classic novel into a cinematic masterpiece, but all attempts have failed so far. However, with modern day CGI, it might just be possible to reboot this into a great movie. Number 6. Bambi. Disney have been on a crusade in recent years to reinvigorate some of their classic animated films, with films such as The Lion King and The Jungle Book as well as Lady and the Tramp all getting a CGI reboot. And you have to believe that classics like Bambi and maybe even Pinocchio are next in line for a CGI reboot. Number 7. Scarface. Okay, Scarface is an untouchable cinematic masterpiece. But did you know that the 1983 film itself was a reboot? The film was a reboot of a 1932 film of the same name, and we believe it's time to bring Tony Montana into the 21st century with a brand new reboot of a reboot. Number 8. The Hobbit. J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit is a literary masterpiece, and is arguably a better story than The Lord of the Rings. However, The Hobbit was just one book. Lord of the Rings was 3 books. When The Hobbit was turned into a film by Peter Jackson and his company a few years ago, the film was stretched over 3 long movies. While the films looked great, the story was heavily diluted, which is a huge shame, as if the story was told in just one movie, it could have been one of the best movies ever made, and a reboot might not be a bad idea. Number 9. Star Wars The Last Jedi. If you don't know why this film needs a reboot, just check out the video in the description below. So that's it. That's our list of 9 awesome movies that need a reboot. What film would you like to see get made? Let us know in the comments below. And please hit that subscribe button to help our channel grow. Thank you so much for watching.